Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Real quick, I deserve all healthy relationships, and on top of that, I'm letting go of anything in the past that didn't serve me. So here is another banger. Welcome to the YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you share, like, subscribe if this video helps you in any way. And if you've been rocking out with me, I appreciate you. You're the truth. I thank you. Now, this is about clarity and the soul, and I feel this in my chest. Food to your ears. I'm serving up platters. This one's called Just Do It. Just like Nike. Even when you broke, when you tired, you scared, just do it. Let me talk to you for a second. Not as a teacher, not as your favorite rapper, not as a motivator. I do my 15 seconds of motivation and inspiration, but as just a black man, 30 years old, and I know what it feels like to pray with no money, no results, no backup, no safety net. At the end of the day, man, I'm only speaking off of experience. I want to talk to my young kings, my old kings, my queens, all the people that's felt forgotten, the ones who feel like, they left behind. All the ones who think they missed their moment. You ain't missed no moment. Life just be lifing sometimes, right? Hear me clearly. God did not wake you up this morning. He ain't cracked them eyes open, to not bless you with something different. And, not bless you with your talent didn't come by accident. It's your gift, and it's not random. The younger you are, probably the more better you are. You older, you still, the noise in your ear telling you that you can't get your dreams is childish. So this is an assignment today. Is just trusting yourself, trusting God, and trusting the support system that you got to surround you, and really looking at what it really looks like. Trusting God is not church clothes. It ain't a business suit. It's not being perfect. It's not having the perfect words. It's not pretending. It's you standing strong, standing on 10 toes, waking up, going to work, getting out of bed, trusting God. It looks like writing down the vision and nobody's listening to you. It looks like making these videos and not getting no views. It looks like studying and nobody clapping for you when you studying. It's creating things and nobody paying for it. It's showing up when nobody cares. Nobody cares. Trusting that God is doing the work. And before you even see the results, like planting the seed underneath the dirt, you ain't going to see it growing until you got to give it a chance for the soil and the roots. It's believing when you broke and you ain't got no money in your account. When you tired and you ain't got no motivation. When you scared and it's creating when you feel alone. You know what I mean? It's all of those feelings. Faith without works is dead. So you got to put in the work. Faith is not comfortable. Faith is obedience and uncertainty. Sometimes you're going to have to give up things. I might have to give up cigarettes to really, don't let America lie to you, first of all. America sells you a fantasy, and it tells you that this shit, success and all that, happens overnight. Quitting cigarettes is hard. I can't just do that overnight. That people just blow up like they make a one-hit record. And that's cool for some people, but other people got to put in that work. Some people got to grind 5, 10, 20 years before they get their break. It don't happen that fast for everybody. But what they don't show you is the years of silence, the nights of doubt, when nobody is there, when you crying and the tears, nobody posted or reposted your stuff, nobody acting like they care. Those losses, nobody mentions to you throughout the way. You going through the process and you want the progress. Yes, some people had an advantage. Some people had money. Some people had parents with good careers and connections. Some people had insurance money and some type of safety net, or a family bond or anything like that, trust funds. But if you don't, you just like me, you're not disqualified. You know, shoot, my mom had me at 17. She ended up being a doctor. You just being trained differently. And this was in her older years. So your struggle in your school, your future, whatever you're doing right now, you working 2, 3 jobs, your struggle is set up and you seeking God and you know, you going in that right direction. Just keep on waiting on it. Keep on working for it. Seeking God is not waiting for a miracle. It's moving while you wait. You can't just sit there and wait and pray and pray and pray. God to send a boat and you don't get on it. It's asking, what do you want to do with what you have right now? It's getting on that boat. And even if it's not the boat you want, it's getting to where you need to go. Not when I'm rich, I'm gonna do this and I'm famous, or when I get that money, I'm gonna do this and that and the third. When you ready, you start right now. I ain't start this with no viewers. I ain't start this with no subscribers. I did this when I had nothing. So in disguise, it could be fear, but don't let fear, don't watch my life, watch yours. You know? You might buy a channel with subscribers. Who knows? Don't never measure your success by another man's timeline. Don't compete with another man or another woman in a chapter of their life, because your chapter, you might get through chapter 3 and they on chapter 10. Don't envy another man's platform or performance, because he didn't start where you started and you didn't start where they started. I started off saying between every sentence. Now I'm just nailing it. You need your healing. You need to go through your process. And when healing starts in the mind, because you can't just build what you don't already believe in yourself. You can't move if you haven't decided in your mind that you can't change. If you keep doing the same things and doubting yourself, nothing's going to change. It starts when you start making action. Until you wake up in the morning, you make up in your mind, just do it. I'ma do it broke. I'ma do it tired. I'ma do it when I don't feel like hopping out of bed. I'ma do it scared, lonely, nobody there, nobody answering the phone call. My phone about to die, so I'm gonna make this a little short. Just do it, because God can bless you with motion. If you ain't having no motion, he can't bless excuses. So if you having excuses and you ain't having no motion, everything is, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Nothing's gonna happen. And one day, the same people who doubted you will say you was already lucky. You got it overnight. You know, I always believed in you, but they was the same ones down talking you. So know the difference, know the truth, have proper discernment. You were faithful and you was consistent. You was brave. You kept going no matter what they said. You wasn't quitting. And you know, you don't fail until you quit. Yeah, you might have some losses, but you don't fail until you quit. Quitting is not, it don't make sense. So with today, I'm going to close out and just say today, choose to rise above all doubts and negativity. Believe in yourself. Choose to act when nobody's listening. Not because it's easy, but because you was called to go. Now, go be great. Don't be fast. Don't do it flashy, but be faithful in everything that you do and continue waking up and enjoying the moment, because each day is a new opportunity to be productive and do something. Have courage, have honor, have integrity, and keep doing what you're doing. If this video touched you, share it with somebody, please. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It really helps boost the algorithm. It gets me in front of people, and I'll be able to, make my videos better and face these challenges that I'm having of not getting the views and things that I want, because I really want to touch more people, and I can't do it without you. Honestly, I can't do it without you. And I appreciate you if you stuck on this long. Have a great day on purpose, and continue doing what you're doing. If you need any type of other content that you want me to post, just put it down in the comment section. Post about this, post about love, post about success, post about marriage, post about what you're doing, post about what I'm doing, post about this, that, and the third. Just post about something, give me a topic, and we'll get it started from there. I'll use that topic in my next video, and I'll even mention you or add you in or tag you as a collaborator if you wanted to get any type of recognition for it. let's get it going, man. Let's get it cracking. 2026 is a new year. Um, I got a lot of good things brewing for me this year, and I hope that you're a part of my journey. And I'm closing this video out at 10 minutes. Have a good day.